What's up guys, Chris here. You might be wondering what this stuff in front of you is. Well, I was nominated by Faster The Dragster to take part in Scott Dunlap's 5 Favorite Hot Wheels Challenge. For you guys that don't know Scott Dunlap, he's a great customizer here on YouTube. Does some wild customs, just incredible stuff. And Faster The Dragster, the guy who nominated me. Awesome races, awesome production. Guy puts a lot of time into his work. I appreciate guys like that. I decided to include my 2 sons in this challenge. Made them pick out 5 of their favorites. This turned out to be a lot tougher than I thought. Sparked a great conversation as to what direction we should go in with it. Should we show off some of my old stuff from when I was a kid? Like the second wind here? Or take you way back? We decided not to do that. And we talked about, should we show you our favorite cars because they're just fast as can be on our track? I mean, really fast. And we decided not to go in that direction either. Then we talked about whether we should show our more realistic Johnny Lightnings and Auto World cars and all the other things we have in our 164 scale collection. And we decided not to do that either. We decided we'd keep it strictly Hot Wheels and just resort to our favorites. So, without further ado, Joshua's favorite 5. First up, no surprise there. This kid has loved Gravedigger since he was a little guy. We love these 164 scale monster trucks. Put them on a track, make obstacles, do cool stuff in slow-mo. Just awesome. Great stuff. Very cool, the McLaren P1. Awesome paint job, headlight tampos, great mainline. Nice car. One of his longtime favorites, he got this particular car from Picker Nation. He won one of Picker Nation's races, and this was part of the prize package. So he was stoked. This is one of his prized possessions. Beautiful wheels. That is an awesome car. And 4th favorite, the Ferrari 599 GTB. Very nice tampos, awesome paintwork, awesome wheels. Everything about this car is just beautiful. And number 5, definitely one of his prized possessions. He got this back on Christmas from Ellie Diecast. One of Ellie's 14 cars that he made and sent out to the YouTube channels that he likes. Just an awesome gesture. Incredible work on the car. Look at those flames and those wheels, stickers. Just awesome. All right, on to Emmanuel. Keeping with the same, Emmanuel's favorite custom from Ellie Diecast. His has the flat gray paint, no stripes on the top, a little bit different wheels. Go check out Ellie Diecast, guys. He does some great races, cool haul videos, awesome custom work, sells some incredible decals. That's his name on YouTube. He does some awesome decal work. Great if you want to apply decals to your customs, or if you want some stencils for paint work. He's got all that stuff available. Cool stuff. He's got a 69 Pontiac GTO. That beautiful gold color. The rubber tires on it. Nice car. A 57 Chevy. That's a beauty. That one's got the opening hood. Check out that motor in there. I think this is from the Boulevard series or the Garage series. I'm not quite sure. Very nice car though. And number 4, man, this thing is just incredibly gaudy. I love it though. The bowling ball paint job, that sparkle. The yellow windows, the ultra hot wheels. Look at that front end. That thing is awesome. This thing's a great roller too. Definitely like a piece of candy. And his favorite casting of all time, the Honda Civic. He actually has a 93 Coupe EX, which he's hooking up right now, a real car. So he loves the Honda castings. This one's cool with the headlight tampos. No taillights though. Still a nice car, nice color. All right, now on to the big dog. My turn. We have the Hot Wheels Boulevard 58 Plymouth Belvedere. Love, love, love this car. I'm a big fan of Christine. You know, Christine's a Plymouth Fury. Very close. And up until the Auto World casting of Christine came out, this was my Christine. Had every intention of customizing this so it looked just like her. But love that casting. So that's one of mine. Next up, the Bugatti Veyron. Definitely one of my favorites in my collection. This particular car, only because I've had this since 2002. I think Josh just started walking when I bought this car for him. The funny thing is, you look at all these scuffs and all this stuff, it's a pretty valuable car. I had no idea at the time. I simply picked it up because it was a Bugatti Veyron and got it for Emmanuel and Josh to play with on the track, and they did a lot of that. And now it turns out to be a pretty rare, pretty sought after car and a cool one to have in your collection. For me, you probably couldn't offer me $1,000 for this. I just wouldn't part with it. Next up, from LE Diecast, this is mine. I love the wheels he chose for this thing. I love the glossiness of the paint. A little bit of sparkle, but not too much. Beautiful, beautiful job on the paintwork. This one is number 13 and 14. This guy does spectacular work. Definitely one of my favorite customs. Very cool. Thanks again, Ellie. And we have the Gino Gomez Custom Cool Combi. I know some of you are saying right now, I want that, I need that. No, no, you can't have this. This is one of the killer customs in my collection. We got to take this out of the package. We got to get this out of here. Look at this thing. I won this in a race, one of the quarter-mile contests by Marty France. This was part of the prize package. Just killer detail on this thing. Awesome, awesome little combi. Yep, very, very cool. All right, and for my fifth favorite, I gotta tell you, I just could not decide. I started going through some of my drawers, and I said, do I include these Snake vs. Mongoose rubber tire cars? Do I include my custom gasser? How about some of these, I don't know, I just went drawer after drawer here. Couldn't decide what car. So I have tons more cars in storage. Then I got to my Formula One drawer, and I said, some of these guys might make the cut. This, like my Bugatti Veyron, was bought for my kids way back when I was not collecting Hot Wheels at all. I just love Formula One. I think Juan Pablo Montoya was driving for Williams BMW, and Michael Schumacher driving for Ferrari. You had David Coulthard driving for Mercedes McLaren. You had Fernando Alonso, his rookie year, driving for Renault. I forget who was driving for Jag, but Jag was in Formula One back then. And it was just cool that Hot Wheels made these. That's why I picked them up. I think I got them from AutoZone or some crazy place. But these things, they almost made the cut. And then we got to some of the hot rods there, bone shaker drawer, and I was like, oh man, what about this guy that I made a long time ago? And just a cool custom. Got the Team Hot Wheels wheels on it. This thing is fast too. And I decided, I don't know, man. I just have so many cars, but man, these cars in this case hold a special place in my heart. You guys know I love the race and I love fast cars, so without further ado, let's check out what's in the case. We're going to count everything in here as my 5th favorite. Check it out. Everything you see here, count 5's Corvette. I know that's killing you, buddy. These guys put some blood, sweat, and tears into these cars for that quarter-mile contest that Marty had. And I was lucky enough, fortunate enough, fast enough to win them all. And they are all fast. And there's more cars that I won from the competition in the other side of this case. Some very, very cool stuff in here, including PJ's Bubble Gunner. This thing is fast. I'm sorry guys that you got to look at these again. I know a lot of work went into them, but trust me, they are coveted. They are kept. And what beat these guys? You know it. A Matchbox fan. The I Can't Drive 55 full of copper BBs. This thing weighs about 1.5 pounds. Got a ton of lube on the tires, the wheels. This thing smokes. And now on to the question, how big is your collection? Well, I'd say I have about 3,000 Hot Wheels, actual Hot Wheels, the brand Hot Wheels. And I have about 3,000 of other things, Johnny Lightning, Matchbox, Corgi, Majorette, all kinds of different brands. Stored in various ways. So overall, I have a little over 6,000 1/64 scale vehicles. And now we have to nominate 5 other YouTubers for the challenge. All right, first I want to nominate Picker Nation. Picker Nation has a great collection. Would love to know what his 5 favorite cars are. Next, I'll nominate Race Grooves. I know he's been nominated before, but he's a busy guy. But if you can find the time, we'd love to know what your 5 favorites are. I'm gonna nominate another guy who's been MIA for quite some time, but I'm gonna nominate him anyway. Dreadnought 320. Where are you, buddy? Next, I'd like to nominate WTFFOR. This guy's got an incredible collection. Now, he nominated me for a challenge a while ago to do the top 10 of 2014, and I never got around to doing it. I apologize, but hey, I got these in 2014. There's more than 10. Done. Anyway, if you get around to it, man, I'd love to know what your favorite 5 Hot Wheels are. For 5, I'd like to nominate the master, Mr. Sensitivity. Love to know what this guy's 5 favorite Hot Wheels are in his collection. All right, once again, big thanks to Scott Dunlap for issuing such a challenging challenge. It was a lot of fun. All right, guys, till next time, everybody take care. Happy Hot Wheeling. See ya.